Hi everyone, welcome back to Heritage Parts Centre. Here's a Mk2 Golf that we saved from the ULEZ scrappage scheme. Let's show you around it. First problem is it won't start, which is pretty typical. I've dragged the old T4 around. Fingers crossed. Get it fired up.
On there.
Jump lead's too big for the battery.
Yeah, well, battery's too big for the jump leads. There we go.
Okay, he wants some keys. No, wrong keys. Hey, she's alive! She's alive! Hi guys, just interrupting you quickly to ask you very kindly if you could like and subscribe to our channel. We're working really hard to make some nice content and we'd love you to be first to see it. So yeah, click the buttons, you know what to do. Thank you very much. Okay Chris, you've just done about 10 metres in the old girl.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Always good fun. Always good fun. No power steering.
Yeah, a little bit of a workout.
Absolutely, yeah. I think you were right. Go back a bit first. And, yeah, no, she's good. She's good. She sounds great.
She's running at the moment, which you may or may not be able to hear on camera, but yeah, purrs. When Mr Bendon started her in the garage, it was just like a sewing machine. It was like,
yeah, no, it sounds well serviced. Is
yeah,
apart from a bit of belt squeak, but that's
it's
just
been yeah. Mike over at VW Venture did the cam belt for us as a precaution. So that's been done. Obviously, Barney took it on the Santa Cruz as well.
Yep, behaved itself.
Indeed. Notice the go faster stripes which have been added.
Yeah, by
a bit
of wall rash.
Some wall rash. Yeah, you'll have seen on the video we put up on Instagram. We'll put the video on here as well for people to see. But yeah, the gap that Mr Bendon had to drive his car through was just ridiculous. In fact, when he's replaced this with a Fiat 500 because an up was too big, basically.
Got ya.
So
the wing mirrors have survived though.
Yeah, he folded those in.
The manual fold, yeah.
Yeah, manual fold. So another thing which was nice, no rust around this third wiper hole.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Which was cool.
Scuttles are normally something that one, we sell a lot of, and two, you see a lot of damage to.
Absolutely, so. Yeah. Roof rubber's all in good shape.
Yeah, you can tell it's been garaged, can't you? It's really nice. It's nice.
Always garaged. That was kind of something. Even in the letters that he wrote to us was like, "Oh, I always garage it." Like 2 o'clock in the middle of the night, if it's raining, he'd dry it off.
Yeah, and then with a towel. I'll be in an hour.
He'd send his wife to bed and then put it away.
Fantastic. Yeah, we've all been there.
No real rust on the seams, which is nice.
So the plan's mainly a bit of a tidy up paint-wise, and then there's a couple of bits of non-structural welding that need doing, I guess. And
yeah, in two minds on the scratches, really. Obviously, there's a bit of cost involved in doing it.
It's got the history of the car there, though, isn't it?
And there's a little bit of a bubble on that sill, a little bit by the rear axle. But yeah, that's not too bad. In the boot there, slightly, yeah, a worn parcel shop. Do you know the mileage on this? Got a guess.
It's got to be over 100.
188,000, I think it's done.
188,000.
Which you can think of the condition of the car.
Yeah.
It doesn't say that to me.
No, and that carpet certainly doesn't say it either, does it?
No.
Everything's pretty nice back here. Even the light still works.
Indeed, yeah.
Brilliant. Very cool.
So yeah, coming around
what
this.
Is it 92 on a J, isn't it?
Yeah, it was first registered January 92. Yeah, it seems to be all okay under here. Fantastic. Got the little pin there for the central locking. There's a solenoid there that pulls on that. Yeah, in the back there, doesn't even look like it's ever been sat in. It has. But,
no. So my childhood was pretty much some of in the back of one of these. Let's have a look. See if 6'1" fits in the back of one of these still.
How's that for size?
I think that's all right.
You feeling like a 9-year-old there?
Oh, absolutely. I reckon I could do a quick trip up and down the country in this to one of the local stock car racing circuits. Fantastic. It's brilliant. It brings back all those memories when you sit in the back and there's views that you used to have when you were younger, and it's kind of all the dash and roofs and things like that.
I love the
handles.
little ashtray. Hopefully that, I don't think it's ever been used.
No, that's it.
No.
Yeah, no, that's...
Keep fit window.
Yeah, it's just in case, you know, your 12-year-old wants a quick cigarette in the back. Nowhere to hold your vape nowadays.
Yeah.
There is a... Try and get out of this thing now. That's the second fun bit. There we go. Oh dear, brilliant.
I'll have a look at this as well. This was
Fantastic.
this belonged to him, and he'd had it for years and years, as you can tell.
All the love.
It's got to stay with the car, isn't it?
Absolutely.
A Santa hat there, obviously from Santa Cruz.
Oh yeah.
How's the temperature gauge? It's not.
Temperature gauge is just over half.
Cool.
So the fan will probably kick in a minute.
Probably why we're looking at this.
Probably, yeah. Mind your fingers. So it's the 1.8 non-turbo in this, yeah?
It's petrol, yeah. So it's
Non-turbo petrol. Very nice.
and yeah, carburettor rather than injection.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had the cam belt done on it, and she runs
nice.
really sweet.
It does. Yeah, there you go.
All that just went to move then.
Come in and then went back off again. Let's see if it goes back on there. You can hear it clicking. It wants to go. That's good.
But yeah, we'll cover that stuff off. Yeah, hopefully we'll get the battery kind of back up and running. I think that's to stop it rubbing. I think.
Yeah.
Some DIY fixes that have been done over the years. Of this car, it's got a sunroof, but just have a look at the sun visors. For some reason, there's a black one and a white one.
Fantastic. You know what that is? Someone's popped down to Bridges at some point, haven't they? And down the scrapyard and gone.
So in here,
I need one.
there we go. Air freshener. We'll do that.
Fantastic.
And I was going to
put that in. Although it does have the old car smell, which I do quite like.
Yeah, I was going to show you these as well, which
that is what draws me to these vehicles.
This is one of the letters we received. So this
one
was,
of many.
Yeah, all communicated by letter. So we received a letter from Mr Bendon basically saying, yeah, sadly he needed to sell his car because of the ULEZ expansion. He couldn't afford to keep running it. It's £12.50 a day to run it into town. Could we possibly put him in touch with someone who'd be interested in buying it? And yeah, Barney, the CEO, a few of the staff here all really wanted the car. We ended up buying it. But I wrote him a letter back basically saying, yeah, please tell us some more. Please give me a telephone number. And it went from there. But yeah, this is one of the ones from him. You can see here. So yeah, further to our telephone conversation. Yesterday I've asked my son-in-law to send you some photos. This is, yeah, so kind of old school. He said, hope that your company will buy it off me, although the dictator in the city, obviously referring to a certain person, would offer me £2,000 to scrap said vehicle, and that would break my heart. There's such emotion in this story, it's brilliant. It's never been left, never been left. It's in my garage, wet or damp, 2 o'clock in the morning. If we have been out comes my wash leather, wiping it down. So yeah, just some really cool stories. And then he sent me another one kind of after. Oh yeah, this was basically after we'd picked it up, saying he'd got a service book that he was going to send us. Please look after my dear friend and hope that my beloved Golf serves you well. Oh, so yeah, how could we not?
I think there's bits in there that just when you're scanning over it, you can see like the very last sentiment on there. Please look after it in brackets. You can tell that he was
kind of, yeah, he was tapping the roof when we bought it. He was like, goodbye old friend. And yeah, Barney said we're going to take it back up to see him in the summer. So
maybe a certain dictator of sorts might change their mind by that point. We won't have to pay the $12.50.
Yeah, it'll be worth it for
either that or we'll try and get him down here for one of our
take it off. Yeah,
to take a little.
Have a look at this radio. This, do you remember these?
Oh, fantastic! Amazing!
Look at that!
Absolutely amazing.
The old classic anti-theft Panasonic, which I think was a dealer fit option. It doesn't sound very good.
Hold on, let's just put the aerial up. Or or maybe not.
That might be right, wouldn't it? Oh, we've got a little bit of something there.
Hold on, if I hold it, it might work.
You know, when you've got speakers that are so broken, it sounds like you're listening down a telephone from 1980. It's got that sort of sound to it. There is a little bit of something. That's just
real
another
time
job to be
warp,
done
isn't it?
in the future. It has got the old speakers in the door though. So yeah, there she is. Headliner's pretty good actually. It's not got the old sag, which is quite common
That's a good
with
thing
these.
with the sunroof models. They have got that little bit of extra tautness to them. So
Yeah, I think the sunroof actually. You can wind it. I think sure we
So
opened it. Give it a go.
kind of go both ways with it first to free them up. These rubber
look at
pinch
that.
welts to catch.
Yeah, there's nothing of note in there. Drain
One of
tubes
the
seem to
best
be okay.
things on the Mk2 is the way that it actually hides in the roof skin.
Yeah.
Rather than on a lot of cars where it kind of folds over the top or such. It does. Look at that.
And then the air deflector just flips down as it gets to about there,
Catches
just to let it in.
back in.
Yeah, seat needs a little bit of work. Oh, you can feel the metal bar there, so that needs a bit of padding. That shouldn't be too hard to sort out. See if I can get a seat foam from either off the shelf or
put a dimply gear knob on it.
Yeah. Oh, we can't modify it too much. So.
Oh,
look at that confetti. About 20 years worth of dust coming out of there.
Oh, it breathes like a 30-year-old as well, doesn't it?
A little cubby hole there.
This is one of the good bits about these is the little VAG service system. So your VAG service book would sort of go in there.
Sit in there, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's got a little immobiliser there on the dash.
Quite looking forward to getting out in it and doing a few shows, taking it a few places, and I'd like to see a few people. Lots of fun.
Yeah, there you go. What we're going to do next is put it up on the ramp in the workshop. Okay. There's a little bit of crispiness there.
Yeah.
See what else we can find, and then MOT. Okay, so we've got the Golf up in the air. I'm just going to have a little bit of a wander around, just see if there's any nasties hiding here. It didn't look too bad from the top, but hopefully, there's nothing horrible underneath. We've got this light we borrowed from Dash, our handyman, which can illuminate a football pitch. We've just got a little bit of dirt in this corner. These, classic rust catching place there. 30 years worth of road salt, but that'll come out with a screwdriver pretty easily. Little bit of corrosion on the exhaust. I should note I'm not an MOT tester, by the way, but just seeing what we can find. Evidence here, we've got some underseal painted on, a little bit of rust there, so we may need to poke that a little bit more, inspect that. So I think at some point someone's done a repair. There should be some holes here as well originally. They've been welded over, so yeah, there has been some repairs. The car's done nearly 190,000 miles, so it's not surprising. Along here, we've got the original cavity access there, where they'd have wax oiled the vehicle. They're in pretty good condition. You've got a big bumper car with a 90 spec seal cover. These get covered up and then rust out. Cross member or longitudinal member there looks in pretty good nick. Wishbones aren't terrible. CV boots up there. Doesn't look like we've got any cracks on them, so that's good. Inner one looks okay as well. A bit of paint peeling on the drive shaft. The underneath of the battery tray there, again surprisingly good condition. A little bit of crispiness on the inside of the front wing there under the arch. I guess in a perfect world we'd replace that. I think for the time being we'll probably just leave it. This isn't going to be a concourse restoration by any means. Engine mount, subframe, a little bit of weeping there you can see on the radiator coolant fan switch. So hopefully nothing major. We can maybe just nib that up or put a new switch in there. Maybe the seal's gone. Over this side, nothing dreadful. A little bit of oil I think has been coming out at some point. Not sure where from. Perhaps in there, or from the edge of the sump maybe. That might need just nipping up. Or we'll put a new gasket in it if needs be. So yeah, a little bit of a lip on the disc, but nothing too terrible. Again, a bit of a collection of crud on that inner arch there. But yeah, pressure washer and a screwdriver or something will get that out. Again, this side, fairly good. Here we go. We've got a little bit of a misdemeanor up here, if you like, if you can see that. So we've got a hole there, which obviously shouldn't be there. You see that? So yeah, that will be something that needs to be taken care of. I think it's within 30 centimetres of a suspension mounting point. It's considered MOT failure. So yeah, obviously that will need to be taken care of. Potentially we'll have to drop the rear axle to get that accessed. But yeah, not dreadful by any means, I don't think. So we saw this bit from underneath. This is on the outside here. Looks like it has had a repair. Someone screwed a screw, I think, through the outside of that. So that might need a bit of investigation. Looks like it's got some underseal or sealant around it as well. Hopefully nothing too terrible under there. We'll find out. Okay, so we've had the car up on the ramp.
Yep.
And yeah, step into my office. I've got a few plans. In we get. Going to a screen near you. Like and subscribe, please. We're working really hard on this channel, and we want you to see it first. So press the button, ring the bell. So we've had the Golf up on the ramp.
Yep.
And there's a little bit of rust going on.
Looking a bit crusty.
And we need an MOT on it. The good news is I've spoke to Kaz at Surrey Auto Works. He was down for Heretics the other week.
Yep.
And showed him the car. He's up for taking it on.
Okay.
So we're going to get the car up to him. He'll do that welding work for us. And yeah, MOT.
Yeah.
Then yeah, we'll hit the road.